You are looking live at a sold-out Owens Center here in Peoria, Illinois. Okay, you're not really looking at a sold-out Owens Center, but we are in the Owens Center here in Peoria, Illinois for the Mid-America Collegiate Hockey Association Silver Division playoffs between the Marquette University Golden Eagles and the Aurora Spartans. Just about getting ready for the first period face-off here. The winner of this game will take on Iowa State in the championship game tomorrow at noon here on SportsTownChicago.com. I am Eric Willowhite. I'll be bringing you the play-by-play for tonight's action, and we're underway here in the Owens Center. Puck knocked into the Marquette zone, chasing after it is Mark Shipaugh. Brings it around to the far corner inside his own zone where the puck will be picked up by Lee Barnes. Puck down at the near point, kept in at the zone there by Ben Stakowiak for Aurora. And we have an early whistle. Puck came outside the zone. Face-off move outside the Marquette zone, just in front of the Marquette bench in the far face-off dot. These teams head-to-head went against each other back in October, and in those games Marquette was able to win both ones. First game was 6-4 on October 2nd, and on October 3rd Marquette won 5-2. Marquette at center ice. Now Aurora dumps it into the Marquette zone. Chasing after it for Marquette is Eric Plotz. Plotz in his own corner. Feeds the puck on over to William Podwellis. Dumps it all the way down into the Aurora zone, chasing after it, no icing. And Stakowiak for Aurora is in a puck battle along the near boards, and Aurora breaks out. Skating along near boards, that's Ben Winter. Behind the net for Marquette, and chasing after it is Colin Telmanik for Marquette. Puck loose along the far boards. There's a scrum. Puck knocked to center ice where it's going to be picked up by Aurora's Brad Wood. Wood shoots it in front of his bench. Puck taken away by Marquette. Skating in is Michael DeSalvo, trying to get a centering pass over to Adam Bankovic, but unable to connect. And now Aurora looks to clear. Center ice dumped in by Joe Bertain. Picked up by Aurora. Now moving in on the left boards. And behind the net, knocked off the play there was Vincent Palermo. And Marquette looking to exit their own zone. Puck cleared to center ice, picked up by Aurora's Bryce Stenstrom, and he rifles the puck back inside the Marquette zone. On the far boards, puck finally cleared. Aurora chasing after it inside their own zone, picking up the puck, Kyle Pierce. Pierce centering pass, moving the puck into Palermo. Far board shot on net, stick to side easily there by Robbie Amer. Loose puck, far corner Stenstrom. He was looking to feed Shane Brown for Aurora, unable to do so. And now Marquette looking to go the other way. Iowa State able to take, Aurora able to take control of the puck. Stenstrom from the far circle fires a wrist shot, and Amer was able to easily hold on. There'll be a face-off to Amer's right inside the Marquette zone. No score with 17:26 to go here in the first period. Early going, Aurora has the advantage. 3 shots on goal. Marquette looking to get on track. Draw outside of the Marquette zone, won by Aurora, and they'll dump it inside the Marquette zone. Chasing after it for Marquette is Colin Redmond. Redmond behind his own net. Skating after it. Puck along the near boards, picked up now by Christopher Dolan. He'll dump it into the Aurora zone. Chasing after it for Aurora now, picking up the loose puck is Scott Dunham. Over to Stakowiak. Centering pass looking to feed Tyler Lesage. Lesage far boards inside the Marquette zone, loses control. And now Marquette looking to pick up the loose puck. Aurora still playing the pressure. Behind the Marquette net, now on the far boards. Puck knocked up in the air, knocked down, and eventually knocked outside of the zone, but we have a whistle. And I think we have a hand pass call. So the faceoff's going to come back inside the Marquette zone. This faceoff will be to the right of Robbie Amer. No score, 16:37 to go. Here in Silver Division semifinal action in the Mid-America Collegiate Hockey Association here on SportsTownChicago.com. All right, being kicked out of the circle now is Paul Moschetti. He's going to be replaced by Kevin Salinas for Aurora. Marquette wins the draw. Coming out with the puck is Christopher Dolan. Dolan looking to get in the slot area, and he was bumped off the plate by Moschetti. Now coming in for the Aurora is Thomas Massman. Massman, sending opportunity to the left point. Shot up to Ricardo Salinas. Shot goes wide of net, and he's going to chase after it. And the puck stuck behind the net. Salinas battling with a Marquette player. Now the puck comes loose in front of the Marquette bench. Unable to knock it out of the zone. And we have a stoppage of play. And we have an offsides call. Face-off now coming inside the Aurora zone. This face-off will be to the left of Bradley Neal. Bradley Neal, the goaltender today. Yesterday's matchup, when the Spartans were able to defeat Bradley in goal, was William Rolliter, and it's Bradley Neal today. Aurora has the puck at center ice. Now that play is broken up and puck carried over for Marquette by Christian Leithley. Dumps it into the Aurora zone. Along the near boards, taking the puck away is Nick Mardosian. And skating in along the far boards, circling behind the net. That's Ben Winter. Winter loses the puck. Marquette takes control. Skating up center ice and dumping it in. Going off for changes, Lee Barnes for Marquette. Picking up the loose puck now is Kyle Pierce for Aurora. Swings it on over to the far boards where that puck's going to be picked up by Stenstrom. On the left circle, makes the move around one defenseman, crashes into the goalie. And let's see what's going on here. We're going to get a look at the replay. Stenstrom with a move around one defenseman. And there you see collision takes place just before he was getting ready to get his shot off. Got sent into the net. No goal was called. Net obviously come off its moorings there after the collision. But quite a moment of trepidation there for Marquette, as they only have one official goalie on their roster. However, Amer was able to come up on his own. Into the Aurora zone, Adam Benkovic, far corner, near corner. Puck loose, picked up by DeSalvo. Over to Benkovic. DeSalvo going into the near corner again. Behind the Marquette, behind the Aurora net. Benkovic, centering pass, loose, and that's picked up by Aurora. Coming away is Vincent Palermo along the near boards. Centering pass, trying to feed Shane Brown. He was unable to corral the puck and get off a shot. Now the puck goes behind the Marquette bench. Over to center ice inside the Aurora zone, and the Spartans will look to regroup. Center ice tipping the puck in there is Vincent Palermo. He's hit hard at the blue line. Marquette clears the puck. Taking possession now is Luca Maloney. And Vincent Palermo knocks it inside the Marquette zone. Chasing after it for Marquette is Christopher Morrow. Morrow along his own boards. Centering pass looking to feed Johnny Stillman. Unable to connect, Marquette was. And now Aurora looks to gain possession inside the Marquette zone. Puck knocked to center ice, taken away there by Marquette's Johnny Stillman, coming along the left board, shot, score! It looked like a harmless zone entry. Johnny Stillman coming along the far boards inside the Aurora zone. Fired a wrist shot just before the top of the far circle, and he was able to get that by Bradley Neal. Let's take a look at the replay. Shot coming in. Just as he gets to the circle on the far side, he's able to beat Bradley Neal to the far side, and just like that, Marquette is up 1-0. Shot on net inside the Marquette zone, easily sticked aside by Amer. Puck rifled behind the Marquette net. Chasing after it is Colin Redmond. Redmond up along the near boards. Was back behind the Marquette net. That's Joe Bertrain. Centering pass trying to feed Christopher Dolan. Dolan has it. He dumps it into the far corner in Aurora. Aurora will chase after it. Far point shot save. That's Joe Bertrain getting the shot off from the far point. And Bradley Neal holding on. There'll be a face-off inside the Spartan zone, trailing 1-0 here with 13:50 to play in the first period of our Silver Division semifinal game between Aurora and Marquette. And again, the winner will go on to face Iowa State in the Silver Division final tomorrow at noon on SportsTownChicago.com. Face-off shot on net, sticked aside there by Neal. Puck goes behind the net. Marquette has possession. Looking to center. And Aurora comes out with the puck inside their own zone, up to their own blue line. Center ice pass feeding John Stevanovic. Stevanovic inside the Marquette zone, far corner. Puck moved on over to the far boards where it's knocked outside the zone, and Marquette on a break here. Centering pass into the slot area, and that centering pass is stolen away by John Stevanovic of Aurora. He'll feed it on over to Ben Winter. Winter circling behind the Marquette net now. Still has possession. Fighting off a couple defenders. He's finally knocked down, but the puck's still around him. And coming in to apply additional pressure is John Stevanovic of Aurora. Aurora maintaining the pressure here, and now the whistle blows, and we are going to get a high sticking call. Mark Shipaw going off for the penalty for high sticking. And Aurora will be going to the power play. One to nothing Marquette, 12:13 to play. The Spartans are going to a power play, the Aurora Spartans. Face off inside the Marquette zone to the left of Robbie Amer. And the Spartans win the draw. Stenstrom tries to fire a shot that's blocked at the point. And the puck is cleared. Chasing after it for Marquette is Adam Benkovic. And coming out to play the puck was the goalie Bradley Neal to intercept that pass. Aurora carrying over center ice is Stenstrom. Stenstrom over the blue line. Fires a shot. Trickled out of the glove of Amer. Puck was loose temporarily. And now on the far boards. Stevanovic over to Stenstrom, fires a shot into the crest of goalie Robbie Amer. And then there's a little disagreement after the play was whistled dead, little after whistle activities. Cooler heads prevail. And we're gonna have a face-off inside the Aurora zone now. And going off for a penalty for Aurora is number 27, Brad Wood. Brad Wood with a high sticking penalty. So a couple high sticking penalties here in the last couple minutes, and that'll nullify the power play for Marquette. When that first penalty's over, I should say that it'll nullify the power play for Aurora. And when that penalty's over, Marquette will have a brief power play themselves. 4-on-4 hockey here now for the next minute 15. Marquette in their own zone chasing after it for Aurora. As Shane Brown coming out with it now, skating after it for Marquette. Odin Telemac, centering pass, unable to connect there. And Aurora clears. Telemac shoots the puck inside the Aurora zone. Picking up the loose puck now there is Taylor Zion. Far boards now, skating the puck up there. Ben Stakowiak. And he dumps it behind the Marquette net. And Aurora will go for a line change. Colin Redmond looking for an outlet. Puck knocked to the Aurora blue line. Stevanovic takes control. Swings it on over to Ricardo Salinas inside the Aurora zone. He's being pressured by Michael DeSalvo of Marquette. Puck now over to Vincent Palermo. He knocks it forward to Stenstrom, unable to corral the puck, and carrying the puck forward is Colin Redmond. Redmond knocks it outside the Marquette zone. Centering pass eluded Johnny Stillman. Coming in now, shot in the crease. That was knocked wide, unable to get on net. Good scoring opportunity there for Aurora, but unable to capitalize. Now coming in along the slot, shot attempt goes wide. That shot there from Johnny Stillman of Marquette. And the puck in the near corner in the Aurora zone. Puck taken away, shot from the near circle, stick save, and shoved out of there. This we have a stoppage of play. The save was made there by Bradley Neal, and the puck was shoveled outside the zone. And there's going to be another penalty on Aurora. Going to the penalty box is Ricardo Salinas. Going off for slashing. Marquette's going to have a brief 5-on-3 power play. Oh, this is 5-on-4. Shot from the top, that was deflected up into the netting. Laying out to block that shot was Ben Winter of Aurora. Not exactly sure what's happening. We got 2 players in the box for Aurora, but they have 4 on the ice. Puck lying loose in front of the Aurora goal. Into the near corner. Battle coming out with the puck now is Christian Leithley for Marquette. Aurora takes control, skating around the far boards. That's Kyle Pierce. Pierce brings it behind the Marquette net. That puck's going to be picked up by Marquette along the near boards inside their zone. Christian Leithley, he'll shovel it to center ice. And the puck stuck there. Battle in front of the Aurora bench. Coming out with it finally is Aurora's. That's Billy Dwyer. Dwyer dumps it into the near corner inside the Marquette zone. And the puck's now at center ice. Check there, knocked down in front of us was Lee Barnes of Marquette on the check from Billy Dwyer. Whoa! Hit that number there. Billy Dwyer throwing his weight around here on this shift. Shot on net, pad save by Neal. Another pad save going into the corner for Marquette. That's Christopher Dolan looking for a point shot from the left point. Colin Redmond was able to get that off. Bradley Neal was able to corral it. No rebound given, and there's going to be a face-off inside the Aurora zone. With the score 1-0 Marquette, 8:23 to play. Face-off won by the Golden Eagles. Shot from the left point, loose. Scramble for the puck, and Neal's finally able to cover. That time Brendan Natwara of the Golden Eagles is able to get the shot off here at the left point. On net, partial screen given by Connor Coyne. But then Bradley Neal, goaltender for Aurora, eventually able to cover up. Face off to his left now, inside the Spartan zone. Centering pass, breakout, unable to corral the loose puck was Kevin Salinas. And coming out of his net to grab it, make sure nothing happened, was Robbie Amer of Marquette. Salinas skating inside the zone. Gets a wrist shot off and a glove save by Amer. He throws it out. Little showmanship there by Robbie Amer, sending a message to Kevin Salinas saying, don't throw that stuff my way. Salinas gave him a look afterwards, so it's going to be a fun period. All right, face off to the right of Amer. Marquette wins the draw, skating over center ice. Into the Aurora zone, near circle shot. That was blocked there by Stevanovic. And the puck behind the Aurora net. Puck cleared to center ice where it's captured and thrown back into the zone by Eric Plotz of Marquette into the Aurora zone. Looking to break out of it was Stenstrom, form Aurora. Gets the puck into the Marquette zone. Centering pass feeding Michael DeSalvo. DeSalvo along the near boards, looking to feed Joe Bertain, unable to connect, and skating forward now is Stenstrom. Stenstrom, offsides play. Stenstrom, Bryce Stenstrom along the far boards, carrying it into the Marquette zone. But one of the Aurora players was offsides. Looks like that was on Vincent Palermo there, as you can see. Vincent well in before the puck was into the zone, offsides. Face-off outside the Marquette zone. And the referees kicked both centers out. And more gamesmanship going on here. This time between number 92, that's John Stevanovic of Aurora, and number 19 on Marquette, Corey Quinn. So let's take a look at that. Those were the two combatants who were thrown out of the face-off circle. All right, lots of chirping going on right now too. So again, this game seems to be ratcheting up in terms of the intensity, some of the hitting that was done before by Billy Dwyer. Some little showmanship, gamesmanship, so we'll see if this thing escalates or if the refs keep this under control. Face-off in the Aurora zone. Puck behind the Spartan net, thrown into the near corner. And puck knocked outside of the zone. Corey Quinn will dump it back into the Aurora zone, and the Spartans will recover. Circling in his own zone is Brandon Zurich. Zurich at center ice. He looks to feed Stevanovic. Stevanovic near circle, tried to get a shot off. That was deflected wide. Rebound attempt was shot on the side of the net. And the puck comes out in front of the net. Now we're going to have another stoppage of play. And it looks like we're going to have another penalty. This time it's going to be on Marquette. Marquette penalty for high sticking. Going into the box for the Golden Eagles is Joe Bertain. So with 6:22 to go here in the first period, Marquette nursing a 1-0 lead. Spartans are going to go to the power play to see if they can tie this game up. Aurora wins the draw. Stenstrom near point, throws it into the near corner. Now we have a broken stick on Marquette, so one of the defenders is without a stick. Shot on net, saved. That's a good thing for the Golden Eagles. Christian Leithley's stick was broken. He thought it was, he might have thought it was a slash attempt, but either way, his stick was broken and he was without a stick for a short time there. Face-off is going to be to the right of Robbie Yamer. Referee's picking up some of the debris from the shattered stick. Doing a little ice maintenance as well. Shots on goal, 10-9 in favor of the Golden Eagles. 6:11 to go in the first period, and 1:48 left on the power play for the Aurora Spartans. Referee's finishing up, picking up the debris from that shattered stick at the near point here. Now we're getting ready to look for the face-off. All right, let's see if we can take a look at it where the stick shatters right there. It was called right away, and you could hear he was told to throw down that stick, and he did angrily, but he had to comply. Aurora wins the draw inside the Marquette zone, far boards. Carrying the puck over, that is Vincent Palermo. Stenstrom trying to feed Palermo in the far circle. Unable to make the connection, and then Palermo took down one of the Marquette players. He took down William Podwellis. And going to the box is Vincent Palermo, and that'll nullify the rest of the power play for the Spartans. And then a 28-second power play advantage for Marquette after the penalty on Joe Bertain expires. So now the faceoff comes inside the Aurora zone to the left of Bradley Neal. Aurora wins the draw, looking to clear. Puck was stolen on net. Unable to get a shot off, however, that was Michael DeSalvo. Spartans playing behind their own zone, in their own zone. Little back and forth. Puck comes up at center ice, taken by Stevanovic. Loses the puck, and taking possession is Kyle Pierce. Pierce shovels it ahead, feeding Ben Winter. Loses the puck for Aurora, now picking up is Marquette's Brandon Natwara at center ice. He'll dump it in, and he'll go off for a change. Going in on the play is Michael DeSalvo for Marquette, and Aurora clears. That's an icing call. You're not shorthanded. So this faceoff will go back inside the Aurora zone. 40 seconds left on the original penalty to Joe Bertain of Marquette. And then 1:09 on the penalty for Vincent Palermo. So again, a brief 28-second power play for the Golden Eagles. Shot from the slot. Easily covered up there and gloved by Bradley Neal. Trying to get off that shot was Colin Redmond of the Golden Eagles. And we'll have another face-off inside the Spartan zone, this time to the left. Taking the draw for the is Corey Quinn for the Golden Eagles, and for the Spartans, Zane Brown. Spartans win the draw in their near corner. Skating with it now, that's Ricardo Salinas. Salinas up to his own blue line, center ice. Over the Marquette blue line, far corner. He's going to circle around. He has a man out front. Tried to feed him, and that puck was knocked away by Marquette's Eric Plotz. Now the puck comes loose. Center ice where it's dumped back in by Aurora, and picking up the loose puck is Colin Redmond. Redmond trying to get out of his own zone. Up to his own blue line now to center ice. He's going to look to carry it in along the far boards. And he's knocked down in the corner there by Nick Marderosian. Marquette has possession. Shot on net from the near point. Getting that shot off was Eric Plotz. Sticking it aside, however, was Bradley Neal, and the puck goes all the way down into the Marquette zone, where they have the remaining 5 seconds on their brief power play. Carrying it into center ice, Stedman. Redmond throws it in. Shot into the glove from the near circle. That shot from Christopher Dolan, gloved easily by Bradley Neal. And he'll hold on for a face-off. Both penalties have expired. We're back at even strength with 3:46 to go in the first period. Marquette holding on to a 1-0 lead. Marquette wins the draw in the near corner. Christopher Dolan brings it around to the far corner. Puck knocked outside but kept in the point. Ring around behind the net. That was by Connor Coyne. Near point, unable to keep the puck in the zone, however, was Brendan Natwara. And Aurora takes control. Spartans have it in their own zone. Center ice feed to Scott Dunham, unable to connect for Aurora. Now Marquette has possession. Centering pass, trying to make a connection to Mitchell Elena, unable to do so, but it went onto the Spartans' net. Now the Aurora looking to escape. Coming out now, skating into the zone is Billy Dwyer. Billy Dwyer with a shot on net. Sticked aside by Robbie Amer, now in the far corner. Marquette clears. Dwyer back in his own zone. He'll go for a change. He hands it off to Luca Maloney. Maloney at center ice. He looks to dump it in. No icing here. And Marquette looking to come out of their own zone. Cross ice pass over the blue line. Shot on net by Lee Barnes was deflected away by the Spartan defenders, and now the Spartans will take control along their own board. Kept in by Marquette, however. And now coming away from the boards is Kevin Salinas. Outlet pass, dumping it into the zone is Paul Moschetti. Coming out of his net is Robbie Amer. Clear the puck. And centering pass going over to Lee Barnes. Lee Barnes into the slot area. Leaves the shot. Quick shot attempt from Christian Leathley on the nice pass. And it was pad save there by Bradley Neal. Now the puck goes into the netting in the Marquette zone. And we're going to have a face-off now just outside the Marquette zone in front of their bench. with a minute 54 to play. Marquette holding on to a 1-0 lead. Face off at center ice. Face off won by the Spartans. Puck shoveled into the Marquette zone by Paul Moschetti. However, referee blew the play dead. And the face-off is going to be to the left of Robbie Amer. Marquette wins the draw. And they clear, centering pass. In on net, fires the shot wide was Michael DeSalvo. He got loose with a great centering pass. Shot goes wide. DeSalvo still up front. Tipped the shot on net. That was sticked aside by Bradley Neal. Big opportunity there for Marquette to take a 2-goal lead. Now Aurora along the near boards, loses the puck. DeSalvo trying to get it on net again, unable to, but we have a delayed call, another high sticking. And going to the box for the Spartans, number 15, that's Vincent Palermo. He was in there for the same call earlier in the period. So now Marquette will go to the power play with 1:16 left in the first period. Shots on goal 14-10 in favor of the Golden Eagles of Marquette. All right, draw to the right of Neal, won by the Golden Eagles. Left point, shot on net, quickly gobbled up there by Bradley Neal from the point shot from Mark Shipaugh. And the faceoff will go back to the right of Bradley Neal inside the Spartan zone. And Marquette wins that draw. Back to Shipaugh at the left point. He looks to center ice. Pass down low. Nice pass. Colin Telmonic trying to get the shot off from the pass down low, and that was sticked aside by Bradley Neal. Let's get a look at that. Shipaugh at the top. Gets the puck down low, then the pass to Telmonic, and sticked aside by Bradley Neal at the last minute. Otherwise, that was going top shelf. Shipaugh unable to keep the puck in at the left point. Chasing back for it from Marquette is Matthew Poley. Now Shipaugh on far boards up center ice, carrying it all the way in, over the blue line, however offsides. A little anxious there was Johnny Stillman for Marquette. And we're gonna get a look at here. So look at Stillman on the right. He's gonna go in advance of the play there, well in advance before Shipaugh's in. There's your offsides call. Good camera work. Face off. Free, won by the Spartans. Dumped in by Moschetti. Corralled by Marquette at center ice, and coming in along the near boards, that's Christopher Morrow. Morrow feeding Shipaugh on the slot. And that pass was, the shot was sticked aside by Bradley Neal. Back to Shipaugh at the left point. Getting down, whoa, big shot. Not sure if that got on net, or if that was, I think that was blocked by one of the defenders on Aurora. Number 23, Ricardo Salinas. He seems to be in a little pain from that shot. All right, puck inside the Aurora zone. Left at the left point. Down the near corner. Shot from the side, and the whistle horn blows. That's the end of the first period. Marquette, the Golden Eagles, on top of the Aurora Spartans, 1-0 at the conclusion of one period of play. Shots on goal 17-10 in favor of the Golden Eagles. When we come back in the second period, about 45 seconds of power play time. There you see, get a look at the face-off attempt here. So that'll do it for the first period. We'll be back for second period action shortly on SportsTownChicago.com. Marquette leading Aurora Spartans 1-0.